Well, g'day everybody and welcome back to another Farm Manager 2021. Last couple of episodes were pretty crazy, to be honest. Pretty crazy. What do we got here? We've got 152 days left on that. I'm hoping that we actually yield something out of these this year. My gosh, like the 129 days left. I'm hoping that we actually get some harvesting out of that, most definitely, because we are pretty desperate on money, aren't we? How are we going with our vintage? All right, we've nearly got our first lot out, so that's actually really good. And I think we're still making our Cab Sav as well, which we are. What do we have in there, Cab Sav wise? Yeah, we've got a few in there. So I think we'll keep rotating between those, I reckon, which should be good. Oh my God. I just feel like we're I picked the crops that are just absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. What do we got? 93 days left there. We've got some onions in there. We've got potatoes in there. Yeah, we are at growth stage. So that should be all right. Do we have any silage to sell off? That's a good question. We've got 550 kilos of silage. Let's sell that off. That's all just... I don't think having somebody working in there, I don't think the wages cover the amount of silage that they throw out. So, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Next step, I think, is to wait until this is ready to go, which is it kind of doesn't give you. It gives you the little indication at the top, but it doesn't give you a real indication of where it is. We probably should have... I didn't want to put a harvester in and stuff like that, so like I didn't want to have to buy another harvester and stuff, so my apologies, but my dog is barking and he's not supposed to be. All right, so we're getting some spray in here, which is good. Right, perfect. Things could be looking better. Could be looking better financially. However, once we get this vintage done, I'm going to be interested to see how much 100 bottles of wine sell for. Is it going to be enough to keep a turnover going? I do believe that it will be. It'll be interesting to see what we get out of these fields as well, because if these fields every year can give it, these orchards every year can give us a good amount of income every year, then that would be really, really cool. All right, so we don't really need grass stuff anymore, do we? Do we sell this off? Yes. Do we sell that off? Yes. We don't need that anymore either. Do we sell the mower off? Yes, we do. One of the other things is that we could put a mechanic down as well. Now, putting a mechanic down is actually a pretty good option, because the mechanic actually repairs all of your vehicles, as well as far as I'm aware, can do other jobs. So production, no. What are we looking for? Garages, decorations, others. Mechanic workshop, vet clinic, we don't need. Logistics, handyman workshop, no. Mechanics garage, not enough money. So it's going to cost us 25, but we should have put that in the first place, because what you can do is you can buy the cheapest, most beat up pieces of equipment, and the mechanic will fix them up to 90%, but it basically gives you really, really cheap equipment that's repaired for nothing, or for the cost of having a workshop anyway. And it apparently makes a huge difference, especially on your initial spending. And I wish that we had done that. So for example, if we go to the machinery shop, you can see here that there's a used one, right, for 189. If you buy a new one, it costs you 500. A new used one, 38%. And if we bought that, then and had a mechanic, he would fix that to 90% for free, and it would make a huge difference. Now, if we went to vehicles, if we could find there's a used tractor for 9,859. We bought it for 35,000. Like, wow. It's a huge difference. There's another one, used, 60,000 to buy brand new, used 19,000. So it would have been a really good option to actually do that. We are going to have to get some new fields in, and we are going to need to look at the possibility of I need to work out. I basically need to work out seasonal employees as well, because that's going to save us quite a bit of money as well. So, which means that we would need to build ourselves garages, decorations. Where would it be? Warehouses, production, social. Yes. Seasonal employee house. And then that would allow us to bring in seasonal employees, and the seasonal employees we wouldn't have to obviously pay during off season, which would probably be a really good thing. What have we got for selling? All right, we've got 200 wine. Let's sell this. Let's sell this off. Here we go. 200 wine. Oh. Not much. $10 a bottle. $10 a bottle. What we can do is we can set up a new trade. We can add a trade item, and we can add that wine, and we can sell above. Maybe when we've got above. See, I don't think that's a price. So sell above, say 200 bottles. Add that as a trade item. We can sell these above 200 items. That'll be good. Yep. And then it will automatically start selling. So. Which should be pretty good. So I don't know whether we've got. So it should actually automatically sell. So we do really want to sell it at the best price, but I'm not sure whether these gauges actually work the best, because at the moment we'll be selling for $10.70 something a bottle, I guess. Yeah, that might be right. Is that working? I don't know whether this is sell above a certain price, or whether it's sell when we've got. We could just infinitely sell it, couldn't we? Yeah. We could infinitely sell it, I guess. Probably want to keep 200 in stock at all times, I guess. So let's leave it at that. Do we have some more of this to sell? Yes, we do. Right, let's sell that off. It says we've only got. Yep. Okay, so we've got 200. So it's automatically selling as these mature now. So we should start seeing some bloody income come in, which is going to be really good. Really good. And we probably really should sell it infinitely, shouldn't we? We don't want to sell off those. I don't know why it wants us to sell off those grapes, because we don't really want to sell off those grapes. Let's go back into the trade. Let's just sell these infinitely. So I'm guessing every single time it pops up, then it will actually sell. Okay, what are these guys? These guys are missing, they're missing grapes. We've run out of grapes for that now. Where were our grapes being kept? I don't know. Don't know where they were being kept. Warehouse. Okay, so we've got none of those. What do we have? Do we have... I don't know. I'm not sure. All right. So we're going to... See, now we've got 2 employees sitting in there, and we've got... which we're paying. And... Yeah, see, this is where seasonal... This is where seasonal would come in really, really handy, I think. Because we'd have... we could have seasonal employees working in there, and obviously seasonal employees working on these fields as well, I'm guessing. So we may look into that. Not enough resources. Yep, no worries. Go to market and stock up. 1,500 kilos. We could do that. We could buy 1,500 kilos and purchase it in. That'd make us 1,500 bottles, wouldn't it? I reckon. What would 1,500 bottles of that cost? If that's... Yeah, you see, I don't think there's any money in that. I don't think there's any money in that at all. So... Interesting. See, our price has gone down as well, which is no good. Let's sell all of that off, and let's sell that off as well. So that brings our balance up a little bit. Okay, so these 2 employees, we're going to have to probably get rid of them until next season now. What do we do? So we've got Paige and Phoebe. Paige and Phoebe. We've got Emily working on there. We've got Summer working on there. I think what we might do is Paige and Phoebe, I think we're going to get rid of them. Because we've got too many people, don't we? So what do we got? Tractoring, orchards, which are good. These guys are working on silage, which is good. Paige, release. And Phoebe, I'm sorry, we need to release you as well. And that's going to bring our costs down a little bit, which should be okay. The other thing is, yeah, I think we do need to get ourselves a seasonal home. It's probably going to be the thing to do. We will be able to get rid of these 2 ladies as soon as we've run out of grass. At the moment, we've still got a lot of grass in there. So, have we got a lot of grass in there? But we can keep selling those, and we can probably go into... Let's sell that off. We could probably go into here and add silage as an infinite. Sell infinitely. So that should... Yep, beautiful. All right, that's good. That will be good. Hopefully the wine that we're producing here will actually last for an entire season. Is that going to last for a year or not? That's a good question. If we could get some more fields down with some more grapes, although we do have another big field which is almost twice as much as what we've got in there, so that may be okay. that may be okay. How's this going? 73 days left. That's got 80 days left. Let's move forward just a little bit. All right, I had to stop for I had to stop for an important phone call. I can't even remember where I was at. Oh, we were thinking about employees and seasonal employees and stuff like that was going to be a big thing. So got 85 days left on that. I think with 85 days left, I reckon we might have enough wine. Now, next season, we're going to have twice as much as well. So how are they going? They're good. They're good. So I think now for a little bit, it's a matter of waiting. It's a complete and utter matter of waiting. What's going on here? Spikes. Yeah, I find this really, really hard to read, to be honest. I find it really hard to read. Monthly wages. Well, there we go. Monthly wages now, it's saying, is 807. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all, to be honest. So we might actually be. I think I mentioned last time that I did take a loan out. Well, I did actually have to take 2 loans out. So, see, now this is saying monthly wages. Maybe this is overall for the year. Like, surely we're not spending $2,500 a month on wages themselves. And loan wise, we've got this loan sitting here. So that's going to be 2 installments. We've done 1 of 2. So we've got 1 more installment there, and then that is okay. And I think we're going to be pretty good, to be honest. I think we're going to be pretty good, guys. It's just a matter of time. That's what it is. It's a matter of time. Let's speed everything up a little bit and see what happens with our money. Now, we've got not enough resources. Yep. Yeah, well, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. We know that we don't have anybody in there because we've got no grapes for vintage. So it should automatically be selling stuff. Well, it kind of is and kind of isn't it? So let's keep selling that stuff off. Wine's going up and down and up and down and up and down. That seems pretty strange, but it's not dropping too far. It's not dropping below 1070. So, yeah, look at that. We're starting to get some money happening now, which is good, because what I want to do for next season is I want to throw another set of vines in here. So, what stage are we at there? 68. We're at 95 there, which is the, yeah, 95 on everything. I don't know what happened. I think it must have been too late in the season that we actually planted these, because we'd missed out on any type of yield from those. Is this... Yeah, the water's going up. That's good. That's good. Rain is good for us. It's got 58 days of growth left, so it's saying they're growing. Oh, yeah, there they are. There they are. Got to zoom right in to get them. Now, I don't think... equipment-wise, I think we've got probably... Do we need a seed drill? We're going to keep hold of it. We've got a seed drill. We've got a precision seeder. We've got a potato planter. I think the precision seeder was... And then we've got a planter there as well. Okay, so we're nearly getting to the point where what we can do is start throwing in seasonal employees. So that should be a really good thing when that comes to fruition. What have we got there? Some other stuff. Let's have a look in our sales. We've got another 600 of those. I thought this was supposed to be selling them, but I'll have to look into that a little bit better, to be honest. I'll have to look into it a little bit better. So we're up to 21 grand now. That's really, really good. That's really good. Stuff is happening. Stuff is definitely happening. There we go. What's that guy doing? Who knows? He's gone into our little, he's gone into our house and our garage there. The other thing that we probably need to look at as well is at some point in time, we're going to have to upgrade that. So that's going to be the thing. But we've got 40 grand. Oh, there we go. We just lost a crap load of money. Monthly wages, 10,000, see? Leasing installment for potatoes planter. Did I actually lease that potato planter? I did. I think I did lease it because we didn't have enough money, did we? So, all right. Well, it seems to be working all right. It seems to be going all right. We've got another 400 of those to sell. We've got that. So we're covering our expenses. We're definitely covering our expenses. So we should be all right. I'm thinking employees might be a little bit heavy. But I know once this is complete, we should be okay. Because we will be getting rid of 2 of those people and then bringing people in seasonally. So I'm guessing this is 1,500 a month, 1,800 a month. We could so that affects the size of the harvest. Can we train them? We can train him in orchards again. I think that might be, I reckon that might be worthwhile. I'm going to train him in orchards because he's looking after our orchards. She's got beekeeping. Now, beekeeping is another thing that's actually pretty good. I don't know, as well as manufacturing, but I don't know what feed you need to give to the bees. Do you need to give them? Oh, you probably don't even need to. You probably just need them to be near your fields, don't you? Let's maybe have a look at that while everything's running. Let's have a squiz at animals. A beekeeper permits the purchase of hives. In the process, the beekeepers gathered honeycomb to get delicious honey. That could be a good income as well. That could be a really good income as well. What does honey sell for? A non-organic honey sells for a bloody good price. A really good price. All right. I think, despite the fact that I'm going to go into the red in a minute, I think I'm going to do I? It's only 2 grand. I'm not going to have enough room there for beehives, but I might if I put this in here. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to slow this down to 1. I'm going to take her off of that. I'm going to relocate her to... Oh, no. Which one is it? It's her. I'm going to take her. What's her name? Summer Johnson. I'm going to take her off. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to assign her to there. She can do beehiving, and I'm going to put in multi-flower honey, colza honey. Let's buy some hives. Ooh. Summer is here. Yep, no worries. Summer is here. Can we put beehives down here? No, it's got to be within the radius of that. Okay, so... There we go. I know, it's a bit of an expense, but it'll probably be okay. We're in... Yeah, these aren't selling. Oof, bit of money there. Bit of money there as well. This here, we will probably now delete it, I think. There we go. And we'll have just one person doing that stuff now. They're making silage out of grass. That should be really good. And yeah, I think that's good. I think things are going really, really, really well. I think things are starting to look more positive now. Way more positive. So we're going to start producing honey now. So quite a bit of honey. I wonder whether it produces different honey, or whether it's it looks like it just produces all type of honey and stuff like that. So look at that, eh? Look at that. That is awesome. I wish you could get into can we get into a photo mode? Maybe. There we go. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Hey? Oh. Beautiful. That'll be a nice shot for our thing. Look at that. It looks lovely, doesn't it? Looks lovely. All right. Beautiful. I'm just thinking about thumbnails. I think that'd be good. And I think I'm going to leave this episode here. We are now at 85 days left on that, 62 days left on there, 35 on that, and 27 on the onions, which will be really, really good. So everybody will get to work. Everybody will be doing everything that they need to be doing. We are currently covering our costs at least. There's another $3,000 there, and another $50 there. So we are actually covering our expenses now. I think we're going to be sitting pretty now that everything's started to establish, which I'm super happy about. I hope you've enjoyed this, guys. Please hit like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Yellow Duck. Thanks for watching. Bye.